Tapp from CEB's Marketing Department, and I'm here today with Amy Ryder, former public defender and now attorney editor at CEB. And we're here to talk about our new publication, California Criminal Sentencing Enhancements. Amy, why have you and CEB decided to put together this book now?
Well, we developed this book because there's really no other resource like it out there for folks who are practicing criminal law. And people asked us to produce a book on this title, and when we surveyed prospective titles, this one came back as a top priority. Without it, folks are left to their own devices to navigate through the statutes, individual statutes and case law, and try to figure out how, whether an enhancement applies and how it is imposed. And this provides one resource where you can get those answers.
How will California Criminal Sentencing Enhancements help prosecutors, defense attorneys, and judges?
Well, prosecutors have two obligations, and the first is to seek justice, and the second is that they have the burden of proof. So they need to evaluate evidence and determine what's the most just outcome. And this book will offer them charging options, basically. Defense attorneys have an obligation to provide effective assistance to their clients. That means they need to be informed about the law, what the maximum exposure is for their client, basically what the length of the sentence is their client's looking at, and they need to be able to evaluate the evidence to see what the prosecutor will be able to prove. And this book will help them with calculating that maximum exposure and evaluating the strength of the evidence. Judges, of course, are those folks who are responsible for sentencing people, and their interest is to be able to know the extent of their authority and any limitations that might be placed on that authority with any given enhancement. Basically, they want to be able to impose sentences that are legal and able to withstand appeal.
I see. Now, Chelsea's law is a relatively new development that's covered in the book. Can you tell us what this law entails?
What Chelsea's law primarily did was to increase the punishments for violent sex offenses that are committed against minors. And how it's relevant to our book is that we discuss alternative sentencing schemes that enhance or increase sentences. And Chelsea's law amended Penal Code 667.61 to create punishment of life without parole for certain sex offenses against minors under the age of 14, and a punishment of 25 to life for crimes against minors that are 14 to 18 years old, and then it carved out a separate punishment for defendants who are themselves minors.
Okay. Thank you, Amy, for talking to us about this important new book. And if you want to know more about California Criminal Sentencing Enhancements, go to our website at ceb.com.